Mass Gang, what's up? We are here for another episode of Facts Not Predictions. And this time it's for the Royal Rumble. But I know you guys are probably thinking, you ain't never made no show called Facts Not Predictions before. Well, it was formerly known as Not Predictions. But then I decided to say, fuck it. You know what? I'm gonna just say everything is all facts. I'm gonna speak straight from the chest. But you know what? This time I'm not alone. This time I'm not alone. I got a special guest from Culture Over Kayfabe, Petey Stunt, ladies and gentlemen. Petey Stunt.
Break the walls down. It's Petey, baby. Woo!
How you
What's
doing,
going
Petey Stunt,
on?
man? How
What's
you doing,
going
Stunt,
on?
man?
Oh, oh, I'm ready to break the walls down tomorrow.
Yeah,
Yes,
man.
tomorrow is the Warrior Rumble. And I must say, there is a lot of shit that's gonna happen tomorrow. So many. This is it. This is WrestleMania season. It is official. The Royal Rumble starts the WrestleMania season. It starts the road to WrestleMania. This is how all the storylines are going to be built, baby. And I'm excited. Ooh, what the Rock do? Got those goosebumps. Got those goosebumps.
Well, we gonna get right into it, man. We ain't even gonna waste no more time, man. We gonna get right into this thing, man. All right. We gonna kick it off hot. The men's Royal Rumble. The men's Royal Rumble. It should be exciting. Like I said about a week ago, it's completely unpredictable. It's completely unpredictable. So, where I would like to start is what do you think, Peter Stunt? What do you think we're gonna see that what are we gonna see during the match that we can look forward to? What do you think we're gonna see?
I mean, we're going to see, there's going to be some backstabbing, right?
Yeah.
There's going to be some backstabbing going on. I mean, we got the Vision
Hmm.
making their statement of we're gonna help Braun Breaker win the Royal Rumble, which is beyond fucking me. I don't understand. Why would you wanna? I get it. That's your road dog, but it's every man for theyself. Are you really gonna help him win? Or is there gonna be something more to it? There's so much going on with that. So
Yeah,
much.
man. And Royal Rumble matches, they're known for being storyline starters. So, like, you're gonna see things happening during a Royal Rumble match that's gonna segue us right into WrestleMania. You
Yeah.
know, segue into right WrestleMania. I'm trying to think what can we look forward to. I think we might actually see a little bad blood beginning to boil up between Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton. I think that's something that could actually come to pass during the match, something that could kick things off. You said another thing. You said backstabbing. Now, I think the vision is going to be a huge focal point of the backstabbing. I think we got two avenues we can go here. We can go inner vision backstabbing where one of the other members screws over Braun Breaker or tries to screw over Braun Breaker. But we can also have a situation where, even though he said he's not going to be there, Seth freaking Rollins shows up, gets his pound of flesh by throwing these guys over the rope, particularly Braun Breaker.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I also think that with that, right? Where does Austin Theory play in this role?
Mm.
Okay? Because when Austin Theory came back, what we thought? He was gonna be this psychotic character, or he was gonna be the man on the mission when he had on the military pants, and now he's back doing his normal shtick or whatnot. But wonder if it's all a big play.
Mm.
Come on, talk to me, dog. Wonder if it's a big play. Wonder if Austin Theory really is working with Seth.
Oh,
Wonder. I mean, there's so many That's why the Royal Rumble is so goddamn important to everybody.
yeah,
It's the most important. People don't realize. People think that WrestleMania is the most important one, right?
yeah.
No, the Royal Rumble is literally the most important pay-per-view of the entire year because of shit like this. Shit like this.
Yeah, 100, 100, 1000%. It's the most important thing and it's the most unpredictable thing. Like we're all thinking, me and you evolved the same mind with this. If there's anybody in the vision who's going to go out for themselves, end up trying to screw over Braun Breaker in order to win for itself, is going to be the desperate Austin Theory. But at the same time, you got another snake in the grass right there, just slithering in the darkness, Logan Paul. We don't know what he's gonna do. It's kind of, you got to remember, initially it's just Braun and Bronson, them the original core members of the Vision. Then Logan Paul basically got bullied into the group. He got his ass whooped, and then he came back like, "Hey man, if you can't beat him, join him." And then that's when he joined up with the guys. And then Austin Theory just showed up out of nowhere after doing Seth Rollins' finisher,
Hmm.
multiple times, and then he just ended up in a group. So I think if anybody were to betray Braun, I think it would be between Austin Theory and Logan Paul.
Yeah, yeah, I definitely agree with that, man. You know what I'm saying? I still have some hope for Austin Theory to turn this thing around,
Yeah,
and I do want to see him succeed. I feel like it's been his time to really elevate, man. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And I think this is the starting point. The Royal Rumble is going to tell us, are they seeing something in Austin, or he's just there?
Or if
He's just
he's just
playing a Yeah, if he's just playing the back character. Is he the key player in this Vision storyline with him, Seth, and the Vision, or is he just there? You know what I'm saying? Because right now he's just there. He's
would
just there.
would you say that out of all the potential storylines that could be born in the Royal Rumble match, do you feel like this one about the Vision is going to be the overarching theme throughout the entire match and the biggest consequence on WrestleMania coming up?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think right now this is probably going to be the biggest storyline to happen. If everything goes how it's supposed to go, if Seth is really coming, this storyline is probably going to top a lot of storylines unless we get another banger. There's only one more storyline that can top this storyline. That's Randy Orton
Mhm.
and Cody Rhodes.
Yes.
That's the other storyline that can top or be neck and neck with it. That means we got two good storylines already heading to WrestleMania. That's what we want to see. Don't give us the cookie cutter shit. Give us what we deserve. Give us what the people deserve. You're already over there in Saudi. It's fine.
Here's
I start when I was watching SmackDown real
uh
quick. I was like, oh my goodness, that is yeah, they live. Yes, I hope they be like that tomorrow at the Royal Rumble. I want to be toss them over, toss them over. Get Logan out. I can't say that about my boy Logan. I love you, Logan. I do, man. I love you, bro. I love you. I always got hope for you. Always. You're gonna be a big star no matter what. You already a mega star, but you're gonna be champion. I promise.
I promise. Look, here's another thing. Here's another thing that we talked about off camera. Can you imagine the magnitude? Now, we both predicted this is going to happen. Obafemi face to face with Brock Lesnar.
Ooh, I
Yeah,
just got
man.
chills up
Yeah,
and down my spine.
yeah.
Ooh, ooh, I wore my Michael. My Michael. See, you see? Look, it's Michael Myers doll. Woo! You know why? You know why? That's Michael Myers.
Why?
Cause that would be a killer match,
Oh yeah.
a
Oh yeah.
slasher.
Do you know how big it would be for Obafemi if he not only shows up in a match, but he eliminates Brock? Think about it. Obafemi has been getting vignettes week after week after week after week. And Brock, he just casually calls Pat McAfee, hey, I'm gonna be there, I'm gonna show up. It's like, you're gonna be there to take that L. I'm sorry, I know it's foreign for Brock to take that L, but I think he's gonna take that L because I know one thing. They better not have Brock eliminate Obafemi. Oh boy, that'll piss me off. That'll piss
Hey,
me off bad,
hey,
man.
Brock is there to be a spectacle.
Yeah.
Brock is a spectacle character. He's a
Yeah.
spectacle. He's done it all already. He's done it all. He's won all the championships. He's done it all. I mean, he hasn't won the World Heavyweight Championship though, but he is a spectacle. He doesn't even need a title. Brock doesn't need a title at this point in life.
No.
He don't need to have the title. And if he did, he wouldn't keep it long, no way.
No.
So Brock is there to set up another match, main card match at WrestleMania. That's what Brock's job is to do, to be on the card of WrestleMania. It's in his contract. That's what he wants to do, be at WrestleMania. So he wants the most dominant person, which would be Obafemi or Gunther. But I
Yes.
feel like they're gonna save the Gunther. The face off is gonna happen. The face off is guaranteed. I can feel it. I can see it. A lot of people agree that the face off between Gunther and Brock Lesnar is gonna be at WrestleMania. I mean, not WrestleMania. I'm sorry, Royal Rumble, and
Mhm.
that's what's gonna lead into that SummerSlam match. But as of right now, I agree with you. Obafemi, Brock Lesnar, blockbuster.
What I do wonder though, I wonder about the structure of the show itself in regards to what you're saying. I wonder if how they're gonna map out the show is gonna have a big deal. Because if you have the Royal Rumble match first, then that means you're not gonna see Gunther. Well, obviously, if AJ Styles loses, you're not gonna see him in the Royal Rumble. He'll be fired. You're not gonna see. I mean, I think there's a chance that Gunther's not
He'll be
gonna
fired.
be there. Yeah, like or
He gonna
retired.
retire.
He's gonna retire. Like I was watching TNA,
God
man. I
damn.
was watching TNA.
God
Feast or
damn.
Fired. I was watching
God
TNA.
damn.
Yeah. So we'll see if the men's match is first, then I don't think Gunther's gonna be in it. But I think that it's still. I think we both have the same mind that we might be seeing a Gunther versus Brock Lesnar career ending match, like a match where Brock's career is on the line with Gunther. That's gonna be fuck. Oh man, that's gonna be fucking fire, bro.
Yeah, man. Oh god, I almost kind of forgot about the Gunther and AJ Styles thing.
Yeah,
Um,
we ain't gonna touch on that
I
yet.
don't
We ain't gonna
see.
touch on that yet.
Yeah. We're gonna touch on that because I got some shit to say about that one.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
here's another question. Okay, so the next thing we talk about this match is what surprises do you think we'll see? I think that we both got a guy in mind and we're both gonna say them. So I'll let you say who you think is gonna be, but I'm gonna agree with you. But what surprises do you think we're gonna see in the men's Royal Rumble?
Oh yeah. I already know. We got Stone Cold,
Whoa.
JTG. What? Yeah, JT. Yeah. JTG. Okay. Um.
Oh shit.
Fucking. Angelo Dawkins.
Okay. Okay.
Um. Who else? Ooh, 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 ooh. Say his name and he appear. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. Where you at? Are you in the corner?
London, Paris, Tokyo. Yeah,
Tokyo.
yeah, yeah,
But in all seriousness, Chris Jericho, man.
yeah,
That's what I'm banking on. I am putting money that Jericho is showing. Jericho might be the last to show.
yeah,
They might save Jericho for last. Give him a good intro, you know?
yeah. Yeah, I could say. I mean, we both have Jericho on our bingo card for showing up. They're trademarking Judas and all that stuff. I mean, oh my god, man! If man, if that music hits, bro, that dun, 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 dun,
Dun,
dun,
dun, dun.
I'm gonna I'm gonna fucking lose my shit, bro.
Do
I'm
you
gonna
think
lose
do
my
you think
shit.
they're gonna do you think they're gonna do you think they're gonna do they're gonna start it off with, of course they're gonna do the countdown as normal, like as they properly should,
Yeah,
his countdown. And then do you think that they're gonna they're gonna start it off with break the walls and then it goes into Judas? Or you think they just gonna hit Judas right then and there?
I mean, that would be great if they did that, but usually
Like a matchup almost.
if it's something I would think is great, they usually don't do it. I'm thinking that we're gonna see Judas, we're gonna hear Judas, because they trademarked it. So I think that honestly, before I seen that they trademarked Judas, I really just thought we was finna get break the walls down. Like, we might still just get break the walls down. Like Judas might be something they trademarked for character purposes. But okay, so my surprises. You said Angelo Dawkins, so
But
immediately I gotta go Montez for it. What were you gonna say?
oh no, no, no. I was saying like, but that's Jericho's song. So
Yeah,
Jericho has the rights to actually use
yeah.
that song as he please, right?
Yeah, I
Okay.
wouldn't see I wouldn't see any reason for them not to let him use it. I mean, there's no reason
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
not to. But yeah, so Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford. The question with them is that like, are we gonna see like the regular Street Profits, or are we gonna see I think another small storyline that could happen this match, even though it kind of be like out of nowhere, is if Montez Ford throws Angelo Dawkins over the top. That would immediately create a scenario where they could just immediately hit the ground running and beef, and they could actually ride that story right into WrestleMania and get on that card. If the rumors are true that the reason they're being kept off of TV is to keep them fresh, I don't quite understand it, but whatever. Um,
It's over, dog.
yeah, yeah. Another prediction I have. I don't know how healthy he is, but Kevin Owens. Uh,
mm.
I think we're gonna see Kevin
Mm.
Owens.
Hmm.
Haven't seen him for a while. So I think we will see him.
He
Um,
lost a lot of weight.
yeah, yeah. That's why I'm wondering, like, is he gonna try to like gain some weight, get some weight back, or is he just gonna show up like that? They were gonna see quite a few NXT people, but then again, it's
Mm-mm.
kind of crazy with the NXT people because outside of Joe Hendry, like a lot of them got called up already, so I wouldn't even consider them like surprise entrants. Like we're talking about Ethan Page could be in there,
Mm-mm.
Ricky Saints can be in there.
That's a good way to get him called up.
Yeah, those are really like the only two who I look at NXT and I'm like, okay, those are guys that are destined to get called up anyway. Like
Yeah.
just like when is it gonna happen? Um
Right.
Outside of that, I'm trying to think of people outside of WWE currently that's like not currently known to be signed to the roster besides Jericho. They claim that Evil signed with the company. I don't necessarily think that Evil is going to show up because I'm telling you right now, if Evil did show up, he would arrive to crickets. That's all he would arrive to because the Saudi Arabian, fans, they barely know who like the newer wrestlers are. Like those people come out to crickets. So just imagine somebody who's like from New Japan coming out there in the Royal Rumble. Like no disrespect, I don't think that he's important enough to WWE to like get that spot. Um,
So we just gonna do Dark Steak wrong, huh? We just gonna treat them wrong.
you know what, man? Everybody will see on the upcoming episode, everybody will see that I actually have some nice things to say about Dark State.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. I think
I'm intrigued. I'm
yeah,
intrigued.
I think I finally put my finger on what bothers me about that group, and it's that they have one member that just doesn't fucking fit in. I think that's like what really just bothers me about that group.
I know who you're talking about too.
Um, who else could show up, man? There's so many people, like, don't it always feels like you're overlooking somebody that might
Yeah,
have, like, secretly, like, ran out of contract. Like, is Dan Housing still in contract? Like, and if Evil's not important, why would Dan Housing be important? But
important.
Dan
I
Housing
mean, Dan Housen's more over though right now with
yeah,
like casuals.
yeah, and plus he's the type of character that don't necessarily matters if he like comes out to crickets because he's not there to win no championships.
Yeah.
Um, I wonder if we see Mr. Iguana in the Royal Rumble.
Oh.
Hell, I wonder, like, I mean, I guess that would register as a surprise.
Oh, I could see maybe they have a couple AAA in there, maybe,
Yeah,
or
yeah,
at least
maybe.
one, like
Yeah,
one
maybe.
person.
So I mean, we'll see, man. Those are just surprises. So the next thing I want to talk about in this match is the final four. Petey Stunt. Who do you predict to be your final four in this match?
You want me to be real?
Yep.
It's gonna be I would say Jericho,
Okay.
Roman.
Okay.
Wait, shit.
Oh.
Wait, damn, that just throws it all off. Oh no, 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 no. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. Jericho, Roman, Brock. No, I'm sorry. Oba,
Oba.
Cody.
Cody.
Who I'm missing?
Who
I
the
said
other two?
Jericho,
Jericho.
Roman, Oba, Kobe. I said Kobe. R.I.P. Kobe. Cody.
Jericho, Roman, Cody, and Oba. Those are your final four.
Yeah,
My final four is gonna be
I think.
my final four is gonna be Cody, Roman, Randy, Oba. And if we talking about 5 and 6, then I think we're gonna get like a Jericho and a Trick Williams or some shit like that. But those I think will be the final four in the match. I think they'll be the final four in the match. So I mean, I guess the only thing to talk about naturally next is who is your Royal Rumble winner. Who is going to be your pick out of those last four wrestlers to be in that match?
Oh, Akuma.
Who?
That's gonna put a lot of butts in the seats, man. Akuma. Roman Reigns.
Okay, why
The
why
tribal chief. The
okay, why
tribal
did you
chief.
pick Roman Reigns to be the winner of this match?
I feel that this is Roman's last real run with WWE. I think this is like his for real last run. I don't think we're gonna get Roman Reigns 2027. Not much of them, at least. And I think they want to at least put that world heavyweight title on him, leading into Street Fighter or down that road. Um, obviously he's not going to hold a title super duper long,
Mhm,
but it is a good way to have him in the main event of WrestleMania. That means that CM Punk, if he goes for the world heavyweight title,
mhm.
that will be the biggest main event match that CM Punk's ever had.
Yeah,
That will be the biggest. He's going in as champion. He's gonna he's gonna lose. He's going in as champion against a mega star of Roman Reigns. You know what I'm saying?
high caliber.
Yeah, a high caliber person, and that puts real good eyes on the product. You know what I'm saying? That's going to put a lot of butts in the seats. But that's how I feel about Roman Reigns. That this is probably his true last run with WWE. And Roman did say some things that was kind of just like you feeling it, like you feeling that retirement coming in, especially when he went on the Pat McAfee show, talking about creative and stuff like that and how it's just shitty now. You can start to feel that Roman's winding down into
Yeah,
wrestling and transitioning into movies. You know what I'm saying? Because that's where the paper at. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So I do feel like Roman's gonna win the Royal Rumble. Roman's gonna go off into WrestleMania. He's gonna have that big match with CM Punk. He's gonna get that World Heavyweight Championship. He'll probably lose it over the summer sometime, and that pretty much be it for Roman at that point.
Let's see. So my pick, my final. Okay, so we know who my final four is. So my pick is actually going to be, believe it or not, going to be Randy Orton. The reason I'm picking Randy Orton goes back to what we were saying earlier in the video. I do feel like the WrestleMania match that's going to be there is going to somehow, all roads are going to lead, no pun intended, to Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton. I think that we'll have something where either it's not going to be either because I'm picking Randy. Randy's going to throw Cody over, but he's going to do it in a way that's very Viper like. He's warned him. He's warned Cody that he's going to slither in and he's going to do what he has to do. Um, Roman's probably going to be the one who eliminates Oba, and then one or both of Cody Rhodes or Randy Orton's going to eliminate Roman, and then we're going to get those two. But I feel like Randy is going to somehow find a way to turn into the Viper and get it over with, and I think it's going to end up leading to Cody fighting Randy at WrestleMania because I think somehow Cody is going to get the belt back but more on that later in the video. I think Cody is going to get the belt back. So my pick is going to be Randy Orton.
So that means that real quick that Cody will have to get that belt back at Elimination Chamber.
Yes.
So
Yes.
that's literally his only shot in getting that belt back and defended it at WrestleMania.
Yeah, that's the way
Okay.
it's gonna have to be. All
Okay.
right. So next, we moving on to the women's Royal Rumble match. Now it's not gonna have as much juice. It's not gonna have as much juice as the men's match, but we're gonna keep the same format. We're gonna keep the same format here. Is there anything in particular that you see? Because I only really got one thing in mind that happened during this match. Is there anything in particular you think is going to happen in this match that's going to kick off a new storyline heading into WrestleMania?
Yep. 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 That light bulb went boop boop. There's gonna be some big stories, I think, as far as coming out of that match.
Yeah.
There's gonna be two. I believe there's gonna be two big stories that's coming out of that match. Okay. And I think those are the ones that's gonna lead into for night one and night two. Because
Okay.
they gotta have at least two stories for night one and one for night two.
Okay.
Which I think night two will probably have the bigger, better storyline. But yeah.
Okay. Okay. What are the stories? Without spoiling anything, what are the stories?
Uh, well, one story I believe is gonna be some. If it goes one way, we'll just say if it goes one way,
Okay.
there's gonna be some high tension
Yeah.
within the breaking of the
Uh-huh.
Judgment Day because
Uh-huh.
it's been crackling and crackling and crackling.
Hmm.
Let's go. Okay, let's take it back, man. Let's take it back to 1993 up until like 96, somewhere around there, right? You
Yeah.
got Shawn Michaels. You got Diesel. Shawn Michaels being the front person, Diesel being the muscle. You
Hmm.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Next thing you know, they pull the trigger. What happens? Diesel and Shawn clash. Diesel go off to do big things while Shawn Michaels still, he's scratching to get to where he get to take it from Diesel. Diesel go off and win the heavyweight championship. You got that storyline with the Judgment Day. We all know it's not rocket science at this point. We kind of already seeing it happening already because certain people are getting opportunities. One person's trying to keep the group together, but everybody really wants to go off and do their own shit. It's like the women's version of Shawn Michaels and Diesel, straight out of the playbook.
I agree, and I also think that's the story. I have me and you have the same answer. We both think that that's going to be the case. I do think I see a scenario because I can't spoil anything either. I do think that between the three women in the match, somebody is going to have to choose. Somebody's side is going to have to be chosen. I think behind the scenes between the women, like if we're sticking with kayfabe, between the women, I think they already know what needs to be done if it comes to it. And I'm not gonna say it now because I don't want to do a little spoiler, but me and you on the same page with that. Now, here's my question to you. My next question, sir. Is there any surprises in the women's Royal Rumble match that you think could possibly happen in terms of people showing up?
Oh yeah. I mean, I don't think any big surprises. I
Mhm.
think there's literally only one surprise. Yeah, there's only one surprise. Because we got Naomi, she's off into having her baby and stuff,
Mhm.
so she's not coming back anytime soon. But I do think we do have a big surprise
Mhm.
that everybody already pretty much should guess already by
I
now.
mean, I
Hopefully,
mean, are we looking at the surprise right now on the screen?
we're definitely looking at the surprise. We're looking at the surprise. We're looking at the surprise, and
Well, we could
but
be looking at two of them. We could be looking at two surprises on the screen.
I think so. But with that being said, also is that you know how they tradition when somebody wins the Royal Rumble, right?
Mhm.
You get the champion coming out.
Yeah.
The champion comes out, do they thing. There's the face to face. Boom. Now you got the biggest match for either night one or night two.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? And it's been toying for a while on who's gonna win the Royal Rumble, who's gonna come back, who's gonna challenge this champion, who's gonna challenge that champion, you know? So wait, who's the world? Okay, we got Stephanie Valkyrie as the world heavyweight champion, right?
Yeah.
And then we got Jade as the WWE champion. God, man, it's hard to keep up with the women's stuff, man. It's really hard sometimes because it's like they're not doing anything.
That's
They're
true.
not doing anything.
That's
They're
true. I
not
say it
doing
all
nothing.
the time.
Yeah, it's just lingering.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And remember, right? Let's think about it like this without saying too much. The WrestleMania vignette, the women's version. Remember, you got the men's and you got the women's. They said, what did they say at the end? There's one more seat at the table because you got all the main event women. All the main event women was there,
Yeah.
but there was only one person left.
Yeah. We
And
know who that seat belonged to.
yeah,
The strongest, the fastest, the bestest, the roughest, the toughest. Yeah.
so I'm
We know
still
that
gonna
seat.
mark out regardless. I'm still gonna
Yeah.
mark out. It's been too long. I'm still gonna mark out whoever it is. Hell, it could be Alondra Blaze. I don't know. It can
I
be.
think
It can. It can be Alondra Blaze. It can be. Oh, who's hot right now? God, who's hot right now? Anybody from TNA?
not really.
As a. Not really.
I mean, that'll lead me into what I'm thinking of it because I see where you're going with it. Since you already picked the obvious, and obviously you didn't say it, but Tiffany Stratton is another one that could show up. I think we're just going to see a lot of TNA and NXT women getting called up, not called up, but appearing in the Royal Rumble. Um, but here is the slick thing that I want to just put on the radar. I think it's pretty unlikely to happen, but can never put nothing past WWE. I wonder if or when they'll finally plant that seed that they wanted to plant a long time ago, but had to stop because of off outside of the ring shit. What if they slide in ever so slightly Tessa Blanchard into the Royal Rumble? Tessa Blanchard. Yeah, yeah, I know. She fucked up at some point. Yeah, she fucked up, got in trouble, but they let her come back to TNA. TNA works at WWE. WWE loves second, third, fourth generation shit. They love it. They love it. They get high off of it. And for years, that storyline has been waiting to write itself. The whole Charlotte Flair, Tessa Blanchard thing. And what better way to just sprinkle or to test the water, stick your toe in the water, than to have her make a quick appearance in Saudi Arabia in the Royal Rumble. It won't be American fans where they're going to be all like, "Hey, no, we canceled you. What are you doing here?" It'll be it'll be her just showing up probably to crickets, see how things go with the other women, and then usher her on out of there. But she's a sneaky one. But overall, but her aside, I think we're just gonna see a lot of NXT and TNA women. We're gonna see Sol Ruka, Zarya, JC Jane. You might get Ash by Elegance. I think she was in one before. You're probably gonna get TNA has a lot of women. You're probably gonna get whoever any woman who used to be in WWE will probably be in there. So you might get Xylee. Like you're gonna get
Will we get Kiana James eliminating Julia? See, that's what I'm saying. That's what gets crazy. Because if they're in the Royal Rumble, right?
yeah,
Could that be like a little hint to like Kiana James? Maybe they're that tension's growing. Julia needs a really good story because she's just. I'm sorry, she's fucking boring.
yeah.
So maybe that can create some little something on the side.
I don't think they're gonna put a trigger on that yet because I think right now they're trying to do the whole, oh yeah, I'm Keanu James, I'm a manager thing. I think we're gonna have to watch and I think if that did happen, it would definitely be a situation where it's like her turning on Julia because she's found another client to like follow. So that's something I can see happening.
I mean, we know. I mean, with WWE, they change up a lot.
Yeah. Okay, who do you think your final four is gonna be for this match?
My final four is gonna be Tiffany Stratton,
Okay.
Bianca Belair,
Okay.
uh Liv Morgan,
Okay.
and Raquel.
So everybody in the picture. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm trying to think if my okay, so here's my final four. Here's my final four. It's damn near the exact same as yours. My final four is gonna be Bianca Belair, Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, and Jordan Grace. I think Jordan Grace is gonna be in the final four. I think she's gonna be in there.
Oh yeah, you gotta have that runner. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
I think they're gonna I
Yeah.
think they're gonna wanna have the illusion of, "Oh, yeah, she's gonna get her shot at Jade."
That's
I think
right,
they're gonna
because
have
she
that illusion.
I
Yeah,
didn't even
yeah,
God.
I think that
We just watched SmackDown
but
fall.
hold on, kid. Time out, time out, time out. Let's take it back a little bit. You still not wrong because even if you can interchange her and Tiffany, because remember, Jade is the one that injured Tiffany. So Tiffany's gonna want her get back on Jade. So all things equal, it could be either one of them. It could be both of them. It could be both of them if they decide that they don't want to go forward with the whole Judgment Day thing. But I think one thing we know for sure is that Bianca will for sure be in the Final Four. And if Bianca's not in the Final Four, and if she's not in the Royal Rumble at all, then I'm going to seriously think that there's something going on, like contract wise, or something is some real trouble in paradise if Bianca doesn't show up at the Royal Rumble at all. But if she does, she has to be a lock for the Final Four.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I just got so much hope in that girl. But I do see oh my goodness. You said Jordan Grace. Who else can throw a swerve? Oh, just throwing it out there. All right.
Mhm.
It's not believable, but what if they swerve us and it's Maxine that's in the final?
They could. I mean,
I'm saying, hey, just
they
throwing it
could.
out there.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm not against that. I do think. See, the more we talk, the more you can think of it. I do think we might see a scenario. There's going to be some scenario where she either eliminates Natty or something with Becky. Even though I think Becky is like finna turn face. I think she's turning face in preparation for Seth to turn face. But I digress. So since you already kind of, who do you think is going to win the women's Royal Rumble?
Lita,
Okay, that'll be a big surprise. That'll be a big
come
surprise.
on, guys. Let's be real. Bianca Belair. That's my number one pick. That is my number one overall pick this whole entire year. Is that Bianca is gonna come back and she's gonna win the World Rumble to set up her match with Jay so they can have that epic powerhouse of a match at WrestleMania, which I'm hoping it be on night two.
Okay. My pick is actually going to be Liv Morgan. I'm picking Liv Morgan. The way I see it playing out, honestly, it can only play out one way. I think that Liv Morgan is going to eliminate Raquel Rodriguez as she's trying to eliminate Jordan Grace. So I think it's going to be one of the things where maybe Jordan Grace is on the apron, Raquel is inside, trying to get Jordan out. Liv runs up, flips both of them out the ring. It comes down to Liv Morgan and Bianca Belair. And I think they're going to just have Liv Morgan win. I think they're just going to have Liv Morgan win it. But I think the seeds will be planted. Um, I think you'll get Raquel and Liv. I seen a rumor. I seen a rumor where I seen a rumor where the plan is for, and I don't know if it was like a parody account or like a joke, that the plan to main event one night of WrestleMania is going to be Liv versus Raquel versus Roxanne Perez. Now, if that plan is true, if that rumor is true, that changes the entire projection of what I think will happen. If that happened, what I think will end up actually happening is Roxanne Perez ends up winning the Royal Rumble. Which before we be like, oh hell no, let's not forget she's the runner-up from last year. Let's not let that slip our mind that she was the final two, one of the final two at last year's WrestleMania, not WrestleMania, Royal Rumble. She was
Hmm.
one of the last two. So if Roxanne Perez somehow wins, even though I didn't put her in the final four, if she somehow won that Royal Rumble match, and then Liv Morgan or Raquel Rodriguez takes the belt from Stephanie Vaquer, because we talked about this based on that commercial that we seen. Stephanie Vaquer will not be going into WrestleMania with the champion. We love her, but she will not be going in with the championship. It'll either be
Nah, I think she's losing that beforehand.
yeah, it'll either be Liv or Raquel, and whoever has it, the third person's going to end up getting it. I would say that because Liv Morgan is so manipulative, it'll go Roxanne Perez wins the Royal Rumble. Raquel Rodriguez wins the title from Stephanie Vaquer going into WrestleMania. Liv Morgan finds her way in the match, and it's a triple threat match. That's how I think it will go down. That's how I think it will go down. So,
If that happens, you know, if that happens, if they did a triple threat match, Roxanne will win it. Because Roxanne will be that underdog. You know how they love to do those underdog storylines
yeah.
where, like, oh, they've been shitting on her, but then next thing you know, she's the one who actually wins the match and wins the belt.
And
And
I'm gonna
that
tell you
sets up
something
another
else.
storyline. I mean, that could happen.
I'm gonna tell you something else. And if that match actually happened, where it's those three women against each other at WrestleMania, Dominic Mysterio is going to screw over Liv Morgan
Mm. Damn, we can't, man. I'm down, man. Where you been at, dog?
because she been
Damn.
because this whole time when Liv was out, Roxanne been the one that's going up. It's gonna be okay, Dom. Everything's gonna be. She's been the one that kind of whispering to him in the darkness. So we gonna
Mm-hmm.
see.
Mm-hmm.
All right, man.
Yeah, because she's been too buddy buddy. They've been her and Liv been too buddy buddy. Yep.
Yeah. All right, man. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, man. This one got a lot of legs to it. This one got a lot of damn legs to it, man. Okay.
Oh God.
I'm just gonna come right off the rip with this. Now that
Hey.
I understand, guys, the Royal Rumble matches have a lot of talking points, so we spent a little extra time on those. This is gonna be straight, short to the point. I think Sami Zayn's gonna win this match. Here's why I think he's gonna win this match. Because he started off the whole year saying how he's gonna win. Everybody said, Sammy, you're just being Sammy. Like, you're not gonna win. You're the new Mick Foley. Have a nice day. That's who you are. Then in Montreal, what does he do? He wins the number one contenders match. Now he's in Saudi Arabia, a place where he has a connection. I can see him beating Drew. That's just the Sammy side of it. Now let's look at the Drew side of it. Drew won the title because Jacob Fatu interfered in the match. Then, when Cody took his attention off of Drew, Drew could have just went on and off and did his thing. But instead of that, because he's Drew McIntyre, he said, no, I'm going to keep fucking with Cody. I'm going to keep
Mm.
fucking with Jacob. He could have left him alone. What did Drew do? Saturday night's main event. He attacks both of them. He power bombs Cody off of the stage. Like, he gets involved. So now what's going to happen, Drew? Oh, SmackDown. Drew McIntyre, 8-man tag match that Drew McIntyre wasn't in. What does he do? He interferes. He starts attacking Cody and doing all that
Mm-hmm.
shit. So he should have just left well enough alone. And since he didn't, now he's going to have to pay the consequences for fucking with people. Now he's going to end up in a situation where one or both of those guys come out to get their revenge and try to fuck him over, how he fucked them over. And that is going to lead to Sami Zayn winning his first WWE title.
Yes, I okay. So I think it's gonna be more of oh, what's my guy name? Jacob. I think it's more of Jacob who's gonna probably interfere in that match because he has the biggest vendetta as of right now on Drew. While Cody is like really focusing on this whole going, getting his belt back. I mean, going to winning the Royal Rumble or whatnot.
Mhm.
Depends on how which match comes first.
Yeah.
Um, I think that Jacob will be the one to interfere and cost Drew the match. And like you said, like we both agreed that they're looking at Sammy as, damn, here you go. Have a nice day. You put in some work, you stayed down, you got beat. Remember I was telling you the other day, I was like, have you noticed that all since they going doing all this traveling, Drew wins a belt.
Mhm,
Gunther's out here retiring people.
mhm.
Um, and now you got Sammy, like you said, who has this connection with Saudi. They're gonna give him his Mick Foley moment.
Yeah,
They're
that'll
gonna
put
give him his Mick
butts in the
Foley moment.
seats.
You know what I'm saying? Because like what you just said, puts butts in the seats. Puts
Yep,
butts in the seats.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? They bring that brings money.
yeah,
The Saudi love him. They love him out there.
yeah.
And they'll pay the money to make him champion.
They sure will. They sure will. So I mean, so is Sammy your pick for this match? Or I know we speculating on it, but who do you think is going to win this match? Do you think Sammy's going to win, or you think Drew's going to retain?
As cringy as gonna say, I'm gonna sound, yes. I believe Sammy is probably gonna win I believe that Sammy will win the belt. Only on the technicality of Jacob Fatu costing Drew the title. Not
Okay.
because Sammy just, oh my God, he just won it. No,
Yeah,
it's gonna happen by interference.
yeah. And I think that also means that Sammy will be considered a weak champion because it's a couple truths. Number one, people shouldn't be like, "Oh, how could y'all just put the belt on Drew and y'all took it?" Well, Drew lost the belt in 5 seconds before, so I mean, it's not something that's new to Drew McIntyre.
Exactly.
Sami Zayn, because of him winning on a technicality, means that he's a weaker champion. So when he goes into Elimination Chamber and loses it to Cody or Randy or some shit like that, we're not going to be like, oh, how could they do this to Sammy? We're going to say, Sammy finally got one. At least he could say he was a WWE champion before.
Yeah, they
Let's
did the
get
same thing with
somebody,
Mick Foley.
let's get somebody going into WrestleMania where it makes sense. Because the only person that would make sense for him to fight at WrestleMania where it's actually emotional investment is KO. And now the time is too short for them to build that back up in time for it to make sense. So
Yeah, only two people he can literally face at that point. And I think if what's his name, if Roman was to win World Rumble, he'll probably more likely go after the World Heavyweight Championship. But if he was to like give Sammy that moment of letting Sammy defend his title against him or whatnot, he would still beat him, but it would be, a pretty emotional investment because of the whole bloodline history. But like you said, the Kevin Owens thing would definitely be a very um, dream match per se because of their history. And now they're both on the main stage and shit. So we'll see. We'll see, man. I mean, again, I'm picking Sammy to win, get his Mick Foley moment, and that'll be it.
all right.
Congrats, Sammy. Congratulations.
So now our final match. And Pete, I'm gonna let you actually kick this off because I will admit we both are AJ Styles fans, but you actually have a deeper roots in as a TNA fan initially from the days where AJ Styles dominated TNA. So I'm gonna let you kick it off. Tell us who you think is gonna win this match and how it's gonna play out.
Get ready to fly. Dun, 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 dun. First, you need to cut that hair. I want to see that 03 AJ, you know what I'm saying, come out. He's gonna come out with I already know. I already know AJ what's AJ gonna do. He's coming out in some original gear. He might cut it. Hey, you never know. He might cut that thing. He might come out to get ready to fly too. Man, bro, if he comes out to get ready to fly, oh my freaking God, bro. I'm gonna lose my shit in a good way. If he comes out to that, I'm gonna lose my shit, and I might just bust a little tear because I'm like, oh no, AJ, no, no, no. Oh my, I'm sorry, bro. If he come out to that, that's just gonna tell me that it's he's done. You know what I'm saying? He's done. But is he? But is he? Is he done? Because just because he's done with WWE,
Mhm.
he can finish his career like we've both talked about in TNA. So, but my overall pick, I believe that Gunther is going to retire AJ in WWE, and AJ is going to go off and have his real retirement in TNA and finish it off there because he's been hanging around TNA quite a bit lately. So I truly believe that's where he belongs as far as being his real retirement. Though he put in a lot of work. Okay, over a decade, damn near. Like he's been there quite a while, right?
Mhm.
10 years in WWE, but um, yeah, but I do believe he should go off to TNA and retire. Win that title one last time, just one last time.
Yes,
Even if I don't care if he holds it for a day, just one last time.
yeah, we're on the same page with that. We both got Gunther winning this match. We both got him retiring AJ Styles from WWE. They've already hinted at it. They hinted at it on Monday Night Raw. CM Punk, AJ Styles, CM Punk's in the ring saying, "Oh yeah, this will be the last time I get to fight you in a WWE ring." And CM Punk kind of winked to the camera, "Hey, I'm breaking the third wall or the fourth wall or whatever the fuck the wall is. I'm breaking it." Like he did one of them numbers, and and then we also had the moment on TNA during that debut episode where he briefly became fixated on the TNA title. So I think we're definitely going down that road, and it's the right road to go down. He should spend the last, months of his career in the first house that he built, which is TNA. So he could even get TNA, put some butts in the seats for them before on his way out. So it'll be him giving back to TNA. So that's how we kind of see it playing out. And yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to see that. I want to see that classic between him and Kazarian. You know,
Yeah.
I want to see that classic. One more time, just one last time.
Well, all right, guys. This is a fun episode, man. This is a fun episode. Um, you got me, MFG DeeZ. We got Petey Stunt.
And
So
Michael Myers.
and Michael Myers. So even though he likes to tell you, I'll tell you this. If you like this video, if you made it this far, please subscribe. Please like the video. Please share all across all platforms. It'll help us with the algorithm. It'll get us going straight to the moon. Petey Stunt. I know you're always saying you're retired, but is there any place where they can find you?
You can find me in St. Louis rolling them dubs, smoking the bud, that cocoa bud, sipping bud, giving daps and giving hugs. Okay, no. Yeah, you can find me on Instagram. Okay, Petey Stunt. Find me on Instagram, Petey Stunt. Look me up. I'm always on there. You can hit me up on Threads. I'm on Threads too. Um, and I got a little something special. We are cooking this year, baby. We're cooking. But we're cooking. Just know that we're cooking. And but I do want to make a good announcement here. Petey Stunt is officially unretired. And we got a little show called Wrestling for the Culture. And I'm working hard on it. And it's going to be not just wrestling, pop culture, which revolves around wrestling. So we're gonna talk about everything. We're gonna talk about all kind of shit. We're gonna have guest stars like this guy. We're gonna have him, big time, big man. Nah, but yes, guys. Yeah, check me out on Instagram, man. Hit us up, and it's always to the day we die, man. Princeman Mass Gang. Let's get it.
That's it. I think that's all. You guys get out of here. Get on out of here. We gone.